Hello. We're still ironing. We're still getting live. We're going live right now. Bye. Neon Nights. Imagine.
Okay. All right, it's a beautiful night here on the Sammamish Plateau as the summer sunset sort of mingles with the fall air, letting us know that it's football season here in the Pacific Northwest. Tonight, defending Kinko champs, the Skyline Spartans are set to take on a formidable cross-state foe in the Prosser Mustangs. My name is Rob Stiles. I am your play-by-play guy, for better or for worse. And next to me is the guy who held it down last week all by himself, Kyle Enns. He's going to be providing some color commentary. Like I said, he was there last week to see Skyline knock off Wenatchee 42-7. Pretty exciting game. What did you see from the Skyline Spartans last week?
Yeah, thanks for the handoff. We saw a really good performance by the Spartans. They really came out to play. And even on the first game series, you can tell they were charged up. They had a strong running attack that was really carried out by Josh Manold. He was able to get through some strong offensive line gaps that were created for him. In fact, there were no third downs in the first series at all. And Grimmer also passed to his brother, Jackson Manold, for the first score of the game. And there was, I believe there was 5 or 6 plays that it took to get to the end zone. So that's going to be one of the keys to the game. Yeah,
a lot of exciting stuff. There was a kick return.
Yeah, Cam Weir. Cam Weir picked up the ball I believe it was a 35 and ran it all the way back for a punt return, all the way back for a score.
He had an extra gear.
Dude, and all Grimmer really had to do for his 2 touchdowns that he scored was just lay it out there for him to beat the secondary.
Yeah, the highlights I saw, amazing stuff. We have starting lineups for the 2 teams tonight. It's definitely going to be an exciting game. The Prosser Mustangs are the number 10 ranked team at the 2A level. And like I said, they made a 3-hour journey up here, Highway 82 to I-90, straight on till morning, and you get to Skyline High School. So starting on offense for the Prosser Mustangs, you got a senior center, Jacob Marks, senior guard, Eli Hurtado, sophomore guard, Eddie Doherty, senior tackle, Gonzalo Lopez Rojas, sophomore tackle, Josiah West, and then to the skill positions, senior number 7 wide receiver, Havoc Prieto, junior wide receiver, Eric Delgado, junior wide receiver, Landon Bailey, senior wide receiver, Noah Moreno, and junior running back, Jacob Rayner. And then you've got your quarterback, captain of the Prosser Mustangs, number 11, Corey McClure. What's it look like on defense, Kyle?
They're bringing up a really fully loaded side from the looks of their defensive side. Their number 56, their tackle, Gonzalo Rojas. 76, nose guard, Giovanni Martinez. 41, another tackle, Gagne Thiemann. 52, linebacker, E.J. Hurtado. Number 2, linebacker, Jacob Rayner. Number 10, linebacker, Saroyan Altus. Number 6, NB, Eric Delgado.
Oh, yeah, I gave you that one on purpose.
Number 20, strong safety, Isaac Reyna. Number 7, free safety, Havoc Prieto. Number 22, corner, Aaron Gonzalez, and number 5 corner, Tommy Morfin.
Yeah, that's pretty. Seems to be a formidable lineup. Captains for the Prosser Mustangs: Havoc Prieto, Corey McClure, Gonzalo Lopez Rojas, and Sarion Altus. How did you say it? Sarion?
I said it's Soroyan.
Soroyan. That's what we're going to go with, I think. That's going to be the one. All right, and then for the Skyline Spartans, starting lineup-wise, obviously number 9, Michael Grimmer, senior at quarterback. Wide receivers, junior, number 0, Cameron Weir, senior. Number 7, Nathan Fisher. Who else is in the starting lineup? We don't have that in front of us right now, guys.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Well,
here it is. Run it down. There we go. So I said Grimmer at quarterback. We've got right tackle Colin Amick, right guard Trevor Steinbeck, center Zane Kiwa, left guard Alex Tucker, left tackle Jackson Dempsey, running back is Josh Minold, wide receivers are Nate Fisher, Jackson Minold, Cam Weir, and Luke Morgan. Over to Kyle for the defensive side of the ball.
Defensive starters, they have a lot of the same folks on that side as they do on the offensive side. The defensive line, Colin Amick, Zane Kiwa, and Alex Tucker. Outside linebackers, J.P. Jones and Henry Grillo. Inside linebackers, Nate Fisher had a big sack last week. The other inside linebacker is Agassi Owen. Corner, Cam Weir and Connor Schooneman. And safeties, Jackson Minold and James Ursich.
That's right. And meeting out at midfield, we've got the captains for both teams. Captains on the Skyline side, we've got Michael Grimmer, Trevor Steinbach. Looks like also Cam Weir is out there.
No, I believe it's Nate Fisher is the other
Nate
team
Fisher is
captain.
the other captain. Yep. Okay.
So Skyline gets the toss, and I actually didn't see which. I saw the side that the Mustangs are taking. Okay.
All right. Skyline will get the ball first.
So Skyline will start from the south side of the stadium. Prosser, of course, will be on the north side. Handshakes all around. Wishing each other a good game. And, well, Cam Weir is out there. So you called it.
We did. We got Nate. We got him all right. It's pretty good. So, yeah, very exciting. The rest of the Skyline team has not yet come back out onto the – well, I guess it looks like they're rallying right now and about ready to get hype and head out onto the field. Let's talk about some of the things we expect to see maybe this week from Skyline. What do you think we'll see? More of the same?
I think the Skyline Spartans should probably continue with what they were successful with last week. Start out with a strong running game, and then try to pick off folks, or try to get the ball out in the flat on short passes. And of course, you've got the deep threat with Cam Weir, who can basically run all over the field if he's not touched. If that's not successful, then they might want to start the passing game sooner. We did see they had some very large defensive folks up there who may be able to get through the Skyline offensive line pretty quickly.
They have 3 guys that go over 250, so big guys on the line. What about the defensive side of the ball for Skyline?
Skyline has a great defense this season, at least from what we saw last week. Their defensive secondary was able to cover them, and we don't have the stats from last week as far as how they did stopping the pass, but they did see an awful lot, and they were able to get two sacks on the evening, as well as stop several runs until maybe the end of the game when they were finally worn down, or they finally were able to get some running done in the fourth quarter and finally score.
Yeah, awesome. Well, we're going to go to the national anthem. Skyline student Matthew Dillon.
What's so
Beautiful rendition of the national anthem by senior student here at Skyline, senior Matthew Dillon. He is with the Vocal Jazz Ensemble. We just want to take a minute and say that we're really excited about doing this live stream. This is our second week. We hope to get a little bit better each week, add a little bit more to the production, and make it a really exciting thing for everybody to watch. Some of the feedback has been very positive. Nate Fisher has some family back in Ohio, and they were actually able to tune in and catch the game last week. So hopefully they are watching again. Hello, Fisher family. Hope everything is great out there in Ohio. And we just want to thank the Prosser. If there's any Prosser folks tuning in, I know there's some stuff that hasn't been set up, so they don't have their own. They don't have their own stream. So hopefully we're nice and fair this week, and we can call a good game. So we welcome our Prosser fans in also.
Absolutely.
So looks like everything is getting set. Teams on the field. Prosser to our right on the north side of the field. Skyline to our left on the south side.
Looks like we got Cam Weir and Luke Morgan back to receive. Cam Weir ran back a punt return last week for a score. We'll look to see some good action from him today.
Pretty exciting looking at that neon crowd over there on neon night. Looks like a pack of highlighters over there. All right.
Or construction workers, right? They chose some construction vests. Looks great.
Here's the kickoff from number 9, Hans Vielmum. Ball's picked up by Morgan. It goes a pitch to Weir. Ball's fumbled on the ground. Weir picks it up, and now he's heading for the corner. Looks like he's knocked out of bounds around the 39-yard line by number 6, Eric Delgado.
I wonder if that was by design.
I think the pitch was by design.
Yes.
I don't know if the rest of it. I think the rest of it was a bit of a wing, but anyway, an exciting start to the game. 39-yard line's good field position. The Skyline comes out to the line, led by their center Zane Kiua. Prosser starts 3 defensive linemen on the line. Grimmer starts in the pistol formation. 2 wide receivers tight to his right. 2 up to the left-hand side. Ball is snapped. Grimmer fakes, looks to throw, finds Nate Fisher at the 43, and he gets out to the 45-yard line. Pickup of 6 on the play.
It looks like Nate came across from the right side and was open in the flat to be able to catch that ball. And the refs gave him a generous spot. I think they gave him an extra yard.
That was a whole yard. All right. So the wide receivers skip the huddle. Offensive line comes up. Pistol formation again. 3 wide receivers all the way out to the line on Grimmer's right. Running back behind him. He takes the snap. He hands the ball to number 22, Josh Manold, who goes up the right sideline. The left sideline, pardon me, with a beautiful run going across midfield to the 35 of Prosser.
Great blocking on the left-hand side for Josh as well. He had pretty much a free lane open until he was brought down by the right secondary.
Yeah, and he made a great read and hit those afterburners, got through the line quickly, and yeah, nice big gain. So far, Skyline 2 plays, two gains of positive yards. So Grimmer again in pistol formation. Manold behind him. 3 wide receivers. Weir in tight. Jackson Manold in the center. Nate Fisher out wide. Ball is snapped. There's a handoff to Manold. He hits up the middle. Stopped at the line by the nose tackle, number 52, linebacker E.J. Hurtado, senior for Prosser.
Yeah, they weren't able to stunt anyone out of the way that time. There was nowhere for Manold to go.
Quick huddle. Grimmer's got the team to the line. He's in the pistol formation. 4 wide receivers out wide. Grimmer drops to pass. Lots of time going down the middle. He finds Cam Weir at the 15-yard line, and he's stopped immediately there by safety number 22, cornerback number 22, Aaron Gonzalez. It's a big pickup, about 19 yards on the play.
That was a great read by Grimmer to even get between 2 of the defenders. I mean, that ball was thrown perfectly to Weir. There was two defenders just right upfield and downfield from him, and he was able to get the ball right into Weir's hands.
Dropped it right in there. So Grimmer brings the team to the line. Fisher in tight, Manold in tight, Weir to Grimmer's right, out by the numbers. Manold behind him in the back. Manold's got the ball, taking it down the right side of the line. He got a nice block from Cam Weir. It looks like he's down to about the 2-yard line. Number 6, Eric Delgado on the tackle, along with number 22, Aaron Gonzalez.
Yeah, once Manold got around the corner, it was just a matter of being brought down. He was able to get a few yards extra just
quickly
by
to
struggling.
the line. There's a handoff to Manold. Stopped at the line, tripped up by number 56, tackle Gonzalo Lopez Rojas.
Yeah, there's not much running room up the center. I don't know if they're going to have the Spartans are going to have a lot of success there, especially with the size of their defensive line.
Yeah, it is impressive. Grimmer brings the Spartans to the line. 2 out wide to his right. Goes with the handoff to Manold. He finds a hole. Touchdown, Spartans. Number 22, Josh Manold, taking the ball in from 3 yards out.
Yeah, Zane Kiwa was the lead blocker on that play. He's also the center, and he just led the way and found some guys to pull out of the way for Manold to get through the seam.
It's quite a hole he had there. Sean Lee on to kick.
Yeah, Sean Lee was 6 for 6 last week in 1 field goal and 5 point afters.
And now he's 7 for 7 on the season there. The extra point's good. And the hold from Jackson Manold. So Skyline strikes first. They win the toss. They take the ball. It was all exciting plays. Capped off a couple of highlights there. Had a nice run by Josh Manold, who ended up taking the ball into the end zone. But also some promising plays through the air. Grimmer dropping that ball into Cam Weir was pretty impressive.
Yeah, coming off of last year's success, Grimmer has really gotten a lot better at pinpointing passes, and I think we'll see a lot more of that today. He had no INTs last week, and through 3 quarters he was 14 of 17 and already had 230 yards. So he was on fire last week.
Yeah, so all cylinders, all systems go for the Spartans on that first drive. Again, neon night here at Spartan Stadium.
Yep, that's almost as bright as the sun.
Yeah, right. Now the sun. I
stands.
thought we were going to get some relief when the sun went down, but it's still very, very bright over there. So.
Yep.
All right. It is a beautiful night up here. The sun is setting. earlier and earlier, sadly, but the good news is it's football season.
That's right. Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights, baby. All right, Lee set to kick off. Ball on the 40-yard line. Good kick away. Ball's taken by number 7. He runs the ball up the middle. He's stopped right there at the 18-yard line, it looks like. Havoc Prieto on the return there.
Yep, he took the ball at the 10, and he was able to get 9 yards. Oh, they gave another generous spot for that one, too, until he got brought down at the 21 by the Spartans. They really swarmed all over him.
So Skyline brings its defense out onto the field. Start with 4. We got 3 defensive linemen. Linebacker coming off the edge. Players in motion, dropping back to pass. McClure drops the ball to number 6. Stopped on a short gain. Little screen pass out to number 6, Eric Delgado.
Yeah, they were able to get the ball to him, but the Spartans were right there on defense. I think he may have gotten 1 yard
Yeah.
out of that one.
Gain of 1.
And it looks like a quick huddle by the Mustangs, too.
McClure bringing the team to the line. He's in the shotgun. 4 receivers. He's got a back in the backfield with him. Delgado comes in motion. McClure takes the snap. Short pass. He finds number 7, Havoc Prieto. Looks like he caught the ball up around the 28. Push back a little bit. We'll see what the spot is.
Yeah, Nathan Fisher was right there with the blitz, and I think they made the right call passing left because he was coming in from the right side of the offense.
So the ball's spotted around the 27. Makes it 3rd and 5 for the Mustangs. McClure in shotgun. He's got a back next to him. 4 wide receivers. 2 up top, two on the bottom side down here. It's a snap. Scanning the field. He's going to scramble a little bit. Gets rid of the ball. He finds Prieto. And he's knocked out of bounds around the 48. Corey McClure made some really good moves back there and was able to find Prieto, who was pretty much wide open.
He certainly did. The pocket collapsed around him, and it looked like he was in big trouble. But there was nobody covering in the secondary on the right-hand side, so he was able to get that ball out to Prieto, who made a really big gain.
Nice. Good poise by the senior quarterback from Prosser. To the line again, 4 receivers. Got a wide running back in the backfield with him. Takes the snap. He's dropping back to his right. He was looking to set up a screen to Jacob Rayner, and that play was broken up by number 50, Alex Tucker.
He was right there, and one thing that coaches always teach the defensive up front defensive line is to keep your hands in the air if you're not blocking anybody or pushing anyone out of the way.
That's a great play by Alex Tucker. Bunch formation to the left of McClure. Takes a snap. He drops back to pass. There's pressure coming in. He's able to get the ball away. It's caught by number 6, Eric Delgado. He's stopped around the Sammamish 49.
There was some good blocking up front for their quarterback as well. In fact, 24 from Skyline came around the side, J.P. Jones, and looked like he was going to get to him, but he just wasn't able to get in time.
So it's 3rd and 5. Skyline lines up in a man defense. 1 safety back deep. Clark claps for the ball. There's the snap. He drops back and he really lets one go down the right sideline. Flag on the field. Ball looked like he got the ball in the air. And it looked like a good pass. We'll have to see what this flag is. I have a sinking feeling that it's probably a pass interference call.
Yeah, Ursich was actually looking back toward the ball And unless he was trying to run with his back to the defensive player, I don't really see that being a foul against the defense. But the officials called it.
Yeah, those are the rules of the game, I guess. So that gives a first down to the Mustangs, takes them up to the Spartan 34. I thought that ball might have been uncatchable, but apparently
yeah,
not.
That's a tough call.
Yes, absolutely. So 4 wide receivers again for McClure. He stands at the 39-yard line. Prieto in motion, comes across the formation to meet up with Gonzalez. There's the snap. It's a handoff to number 30. He's hit immediately in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Colin Amick was right there. He had no choice. He was right on the backside of the run and just was able to wrap him up and bring him down.
Isaac Montejano, sophomore, on the carry. Loss of 2 on the play. Got second down and 12. Ball's on the 36-yard line. Again, shotgun formation. 4 wide receivers. 2 to McClure's left, 2 to his right. Ball snapped. Dropping back to pass. He's scanning, scrambling, moving, lets one go. Caught by Prieto. A really nice poise by Corey McClure, buying himself some time and finding an open man, just sort of dropped that one in there.
Yeah, and he was able to stay in the pocket that time. He didn't get flustered at all, even though the defense was breathing down his neck. I think Colin was right there again trying to get by. They set up number 7 on their squad, Havoc Prieto, to try to block him out.
So that sets up a first down. Ball is on the 24-yard line. Ball snapped. McClure looks out. He comes out into the flat to number 2. That's junior Jacob Rayner. He sort of stood up there right on the numbers, right on the 20. Looks like a gain of maybe 4 there.
Yeah, he is amazing. He even got that far there. There's 3 green shirts right around him who were able to close the gap really quickly.
Yeah, he shook off those first couple of hits and was able to sort of pick up a few yards. So ball on the 20-yard line. Center. Over the ball, McClure in the shotgun. Ball snapped. Looking out to his right. He's getting immediate pressure. Nate Fisher puts a big hit on him. But he's able to complete the pass out there to number 2, Jacob Rainier, as he's taken down around the 16-yard line.
That was a great pass too. He was in a sea of green shirts there too, but he hadn't gotten into that defensive secondary yet. So he just caught the ball and basically just had to run upfield as far as he could.
Yeah, Fisher came right up the middle there, and McClure able to get rid of that ball with Fisher in his face. So full spread formation here, 5 wide receivers, 3 to McClure's left, 2 up top to his right. He scans the defense. Ball snapped. He drops quick pass looking for number 7. Havoc Prieto catches the ball on his knees. He's down right there. Looks like it may be enough to pick up the first down.
I think they were just looking at the first down marker, and that's where he threw the ball, and it was caught.
Yeah, good, smart football. So 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. Prosser driving. Ball on the 14-yard line. Senior Corey McClure claps, motion. Ball snapped. Looks to his left. He lets go of the ball. Ball's up in the air, and it is intercepted. Number 22, Joshua Minold. The ball is tipped and went up in the air. Actually intercepted by number 21, James Ursich. Fantastic play.
Wow.
Yeah, the throw came in a little high from McClure. Tight coverage. It went off the hands of McClure, up in the air, and Ursich able to make the interception and turn possession back over to the Spartans.
Yeah, the defensive secondary was right there, and I think they hit him they got a hit on him right as he was trying to go up and catch the ball, and he just tipped it. That ball was way up in the air, and Ursus was able to run under it and grab it.
Well, that's what you need. You need big key plays when the other team's driving. Prosser put together a pretty good drive, but now we've got the Spartan offense back on the field. Grimmer in the pistol, 3 wide receivers, 2 to his left. He hands the ball off to Manold. Number 22 comes up the middle. He's got a nice big hole. He gets a nice block by number 50, Alex Tucker, and he brings the ball out to the Spartan 48-yard line.
Wow, that was a great hole created by the center and by the team captain, 73, Trevor Steinbeck. They just split the seam on the defensive line, and he was able to capitalize on that hole. Then he had uphill blocking by the right-hand receivers as well.
Huge hole to run through, and then he just turned on the Jets. Alex Tucker was down and threw a key block around the 35-yard line. Manold ends up taking it to the 46, a pickup of 36 yards on that play.
Great run. He's a formidable person to stop too. He's big.
Grim in the pistol. Gatine next to him. He rolls out to his right. He's looking for somebody. He lets go of the ball. He finds Cam Weir on the sideline, the 42-yard line. And that's going to be a first down.
Well, that was amazing. Cam Weir, I think, stepped out of bounds, and he was able to get back in to catch that ball.
Yeah, absolute, the old rule when the quarterback's in trouble, you start running back to him, and that's what Weir did, and Grimmer was able to find him on this sideline here.
Yep. I couldn't tell if that was a designed roll or if he was flushed out of the pocket.
I think he got pushed out there, but a good play by Grimmer regardless, finding time. Spartans, 1st and 10. Ball snap, Grimmer drops back, looking to pass. He goes up top. He is looking for number 6, number 5, Luke Morgan, and that's a touchdown. 42-yard pass from Michael Grimmer to Luke Morgan, and that was good coverage. There was good coverage on that play. Again, Grimmer just dropping the ball in there.
Amazing coverage, and he also had really good protection. He just had 2 or 3 seconds just to get that ball out there, and my goodness, that was probably some of the best coverage you're going to get.
So, hey, they picked the matchup and they went for it and they executed it perfectly.
Yeah, and I think they may have been focusing on Weir and not looking at the left side.
Lead kick is up and it is good. So, turnovers turn into points for the Skyline Spartans. They bring the ball 90 yards in 3 plays to get themselves a touchdown. 42-yard pass from Michael Grimmer to Luke Morgan. We're going to hit some of our sponsors here. Of course, the Skyline Quarterback Club is our official sponsor for the live stream, but they've got some help from the community, so we want to be able to give them a shout out. We're going to start with Western Tile and Marble. Western Tile and Marble is a proud Spartan Platinum sponsor, and they're known as a leader in the natural stone and commercial flooring industry, and their goal is to become the benchmark of excellence in specialty contracting. Did it sound like a commercial? It sounded like a commercial. I read it like a commercial.
Great job, Rob.
It sounded like a commercial.
Nicely done.
All right. Okay, here we go. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Skyline able to capitalize there on that big play, and then they just put the pedal to the floor. 3 plays, 90 yards.
Yeah, well, they had 2 runs up front to set up the pass, right? It doesn't get any better than that.
It does not get any better than that. Textbook football. Sean Lee, he kicks the ball away. Looking for number 7, Havoc Prieto. He takes the ball at the 3-yard line. He runs it back towards the middle. He swings around. Good coverage by the Spartans. And they bring him down around the 10-yard line. It's number 32.
Yeah.
23 got his hand on his feet first to slow him down, and then
Number 32, Corbin Hundrup, the sophomore, makes the play. The youngster did a great job. Ball's going to be placed at the 10-yard line, and that's where Prosser will start this drive.
sorry to step on you there. I just wanted to get some credit out there for was it Jack Mays that got out there and got his hands on the running back or the run to keep him from getting further upfield.
No, feel free to step on me as long as it's good stuff. Feel free to jump all over it and jump in. So here comes Prosser again. They're at their own 10-yard line. McClure in the backfield. Number 30. Number 30, Isaac Montaneo in the backfield with him. Ball snapped. Pass is complete to number 8, Julian Magana.
Looked like Connor Schooneman was right on him too. I don't know if he got 2 yards. Oh, that was Agassi Owen, not Schooneman, but he was there. He was in there as well.
It looks like a gain of 2 on the play.
And we've got Cam Weir on the defensive end, as well as Connor Schooneman out there as well.
McClure. Montaneo goes in motion. Ball is snapped. Finds Montaneo out in the flat around the 10-yard line. Skyline closes quickly. Number 24, J.P. Jones, and number 3, Connor Schoonman there on the tackle.
Yeah, not much room again. They got him out of bounds to stop the clock. Oh, they didn't stop the clock. It kept running.
Not stop the clock. So that brings a close to the first quarter. Big first quarter for the Spartans. They lead the Prosser Mustangs 14-0. We'll come back to start the second quarter. Ball's going to be on the 16-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 7. All right, we are going to move on and hit a few more of the sponsors that help make this whole thing, not only the QB Club, but just Spartan football possible.
We want to give some thanks to Christian Manley Orthodontics. Christian Manley Orthodontics has been an honored community member since 1991, creating award-winning smiles for decades. They support Skyline football again this year as a platinum sponsor. Thank you so much, Christian Manley Orthodontics.
I don't know what a platinum sponsor is, but we thank you. It sounds like you're doing a good thing, so keep that up. We're also going to thank POC Fitness and Precor, Pacific Fitness Products. That's Pacific Fitness. It was abbreviated here, and I'm just reading it, which I got to learn. Pacific Fitness Products is pleased to sponsor Skyline Football as a platinum sponsor. They provide professional fitness, space design, consultations, and premium selection of fitness equipment from the best brands in the industry. That's Pacific Fitness. Looks like the cheer team is getting some love over there on the home sideline. They're all decked out in their neon. I like the high-vis vests out there. It's good. They're not only bright, but they're safe. Ball snapped. Tackle. The running back was hit at the 20-yard line. The ball came out. Ball's recovered by number 1, Nicholas Gatine. I thought the runner might have been down on the play, but it looks like they're going to rule it a fumble. Skyline football at the 27-yard line of the Mustangs.
Yeah, with so many bodies down there, it was hard to tell where the ball came out, I think.
Yeah, it was sort of a rumbling, stumbling, bumbling. Looked like that ball was fumbled by number 8, Julian Magana. Spartans to the line. 3 wide receivers, running back in the backfield for Grimmer. Play action. Grimmer finds Nate Fisher in the open up top. He makes a move. Gets up to about the 15-yard line. Stop is made by number 6, Eric Delgado.
Great pass also from Grimmer. And
sharp route by Fisher as well.
Yep, Fisher was able to shake it too and get free. Big play, another first down right away.
So Grimmer calls the protection, 4 wide receivers out wide. Morgan, Fisher, Manold, and Weir on the field. Weir isolated up top to Grimmer's right. Ball snapped. He's looking left. Ball goes up in the air, and it's caught. Nate Fisher, pardon me. Nate Fisher for the touchdown. Again, a beautiful pass from Grimmer. Fisher able to find his way coming from the inside of that bunch. And
back-to-back plays, Nate Fisher really carried him down as he pulled down 2 passes and was able to get in quickly.
Yeah,
and that ball was just thrown perfectly.
Senior Nate Fisher with a really good drive there, 2 plays. Sean Lee with the extra point. It's good. So with 11:10 left in the second quarter, Spartans are up 21-0. The Prosser Mustangs.
Yeah, they're going to need to find a solution in the defensive secondary because Michael's able to get the ball over their heads and get to them quickly. I'm not sure if they're going to have an answer for that. And the way Spartans are coming up on the defensive line, it's going to be just a matter of time before they're able to get through and get to the quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, I think Grimmer's perfect on the night. I don't think he's missed a pass. So,
yep.
I mean, that's exciting stuff for the senior. We're going to thank our next sponsor, Evergreen Chevrolet, Ford and Lincoln. Evergreen Chevrolet and Ford Lincoln are delighted to sponsor Skyline for another season at their local dealership. They have devoted themselves to helping and serving our community with excellence. They believe the cars we offer are of the highest quality and ideal for your needs. Evergreen Chevrolet, Ford, and Lincoln. Skyline set, balls on the tee. Sean Lee giving some direction. And here's the approach. Ball is up. Great kick. That's going to go back into the end zone, which signals a touchback. Prosser will come out to 25-yard line.
Yep, another great kick. Sean Lee really has a great leg. He, like last week, he was 6 for 6 on field goals and point after attempts, and I think he kicked the ball out of the end zone twice last week. So big boomer there.
He's 3 for 3 on extra points tonight, so 9 for 9. I can do that math. Him and Grimmer are perfect so far. Prosser to the line. McClure in the shotgun. Montanejo next to him. Ball snapped. He drops back. Some pressure. He's flushed out of the pocket to his right. He's able to get rid of the ball, and he just throws it away to the Prosser sideline. It's like the pass was intended for number 5, Christian Morfin. Tight coverage there by Nicholas Gatien.
Yeah, great coverage. If the ball was catchable, I don't think Nick Gatien would have let him have that ball.
No. Good pressure up front by the Spartans.
Yeah, it looks like Prosser's really going to try to go to the air. They've been really struggling there, but they're sticking with the air game so far.
Jacob Rayner next to Corey McClure in the backfield. Ball snap, McClure drops back. Looking to his left, he lets go of the ball. Pass is complete. It's the ball to number 22, Josiah Campos.
And Josh Manol was right all over him. He was able to get the ball, but not much further. 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5 for the Spartans. As Kyle pointed out, 5 receivers out wide. McClure alone in the backfield. 10:21 to go in the second quarter. Skyline on a blitz. Ball's let go quickly. The pass is complete. He's taking the ball up the right sideline. That's number 22, Josiah Campos. There's 2 completions in a row. And a big play.
That was a big play. They picked up the blitz pretty quickly, and their quarterback was able to get rid of the ball very quickly up in the secondary, and there just was nobody back there covering due to the blitz.
Yep. So he once he shook his man, he was able to get up the sideline pretty quickly. That puts the ball on the 46-yard line of the Spartans. Ball snapped. Ball is fumbled. I don't know. They looked like it was a read option. The ball was fumbled. Looks like it was recovered by McClure. Mishap on the exchange there.
It appears Prosser recovered, bringing up 2nd and long.
So it's going to be 2nd and 15. The ball moves back to the Prosser 49.
Yeah, Trevor Steinbach was right there too on the dog pile, and I'm sure he was trying to reach for that ball as fast as he could.
Yeah. Trevor Steinbach, senior. Ball's on the 49. Ball snap. McClure drops back. Being flushed to his right. He lets one go up in the air. Ball is tipped by Cam Weir. Excellent play on defense. Nearly intercepted by number 15, Jackson Minold. Almost another big play.
That was a great play by Cam Weir, and if he couldn't get the ball, bring the ball down, he was going to try to get it to somebody who could.
And that just shows how athletic he is. The ball was just sort of floated up there, and he was able to stay with his receiver, find his receiver, body him up, and get his hand on the ball. So very good play right there to bring up a 3rd and 15 for the Mustangs. Ball's on the 49. 9:15 to play in the second. McClure finds a man over the middle. That's number 8, Julian Magana. Number 6, Eric Delgado on the catch. Agassi Owen on the stop, number 26. Oh, Kyle was helping me there, and it took me a while to figure out he was trying to help me. So, thanks, Kyle.
I didn't want to step on your toes that time.
No, man, just jump in. I feel like things are flowing pretty good.
Yeah, right on.
4th down and 6 on the 42. Big play here for the Skyline defense. 4 receivers out wide. McClure claps on the silent count. The ball is snapped. McClure drops back. He's got lots of time. He's getting pushed up in the pocket. He lets the ball go. Oh! It's caught by number 18, Landon Bailey. He takes the ball in for a score. It looked like it went through and past the hands of a couple Skyline defenders.
Yep, Cam Weir again was right there, and he was unable to get to the tip this time. That ball went right to his right, and he was just not able to get a hand on it.
Give McClure some credit. That thing was a bullet in the hands for number 18, Landon Bailey, Jr. He's a big boy, 6'5", 220.
That's amazing how he found him on the run like that.
He's 6'5", 220. He's probably pretty easy to find.
That's true.
It was a great pass, though.
Yeah.
It was a great pass. A lot of skill there. So looks like they're going to line up for the extra point. McClure will be the holder. Number 9, Hans Vermund will do the kicking. Ball's up, and it's good. So Prosser on the board at 8:18 in the second quarter.
And just as we were about to count out their receiving core, they were able to put together a couple of good passes.
Big play on 3rd down. Another big play on 4th and 6 right there to go for the score. This looked like good coverage by the Spartans throughout. Maybe just Prosser making some adjustments, McClure making some good reads, and getting his team on the board.
Yeah, and it's not like he's throwing into wide open receivers either. They're closely covered. He's just able to get that ball in there.
Prosser Yeah, showing some skill. Getting on the board. So we got a game. 8:18 left to go in the second quarter. We want to just give kind of a quick shout out to some of the volunteers, not only that make this broadcast happen, but that make this whole football thing happen. Over 40 volunteers make the Friday night football experience up here at the Skyline High School. The volunteers run the concession stand, they run the booth. We're doing the live stream. Everybody here is volunteers. Believe it or not, they don't pay us for this, as good as we are.
It's kind of hard to believe.
We're going to have to negotiate something at some point. So on behalf of the Skyline community, we'd like to say thank you to everyone who spends their time in donating it to the program and the school. And I think it's pretty impressive what they've done. So all that hard work pays off. Ooh, a little pooch kick. It's going to be fair caught by J.P. Jones. The 34-yard line. Prosser trying a little something. I'm not sure that was what the vision was. But
well, I do. They've been burned by Gatien and Cam Ware, so they probably want to keep the ball out of their hands.
Sure, that's a good point. So good field position to start for Grimmer and company. Three receivers out wide, Cam Weir up top, Mason Priello, and Luke Morgan on the near side. Ball snap, Grimmer turns, hands off to Manold. He makes a move, he goes up the right side of the line. Stiff arm, he's still going, knocked out of bounds at the 41-yard line of Prosser. Great run by number 22, Jackson Manold.
You know, Colin Amick was right there, and he took out two defensive linemen to open up that gap to the right.
Colin Amick is also he's quite a large high school student. He's a big boy. Amazing block on that play. Great run by Jacob Manold. Looks like he's getting a blow. Gatien in the backfield. Ball snap. He gives the ball to Gatien. Takes the ball and punches it for a few yards. It looks like they marked Manold out at the 46 last time. Pick up of 2 to the 44.
Yeah, I think the Spartans are going to start running the ball a little bit more now, and get some reps down on the field. I mean, it's been working so far. You know, they've been running the ball at first, and then maybe opening up the receiving core.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Clock's ticking. 7:25 left here in the second quarter. Grimmer with Gatien next to him. He drops back. He's looking to pass. He's going up the near side. Just overthrows Luke Morgan. Morgan had separation. Grimmer put a little bit too much juice on that one.
Yeah, he got hit at the line before he was able to get free. So that slowed him up a little bit. I think Grimmer had just a time pattern to get that ball out there, and Luke couldn't get under it. Jammed
at the line. So that's Grimmer's first incomplete pass. Stops the clock at 7:15 here in the second quarter. It's going to be 3rd down and 7. Ball's on the 43-yard line. Morgan to the near side. Priello and Weir, the ball's snapped. It's a screen play. They set it up for number 24, J.P. Jones. He's got a man out in front of him. Alex Tucker with a massive block. J.P. Jones. He takes it in for a touchdown from 43 yards out.
Yeah, Alex Tucker threw a great block there, and he just juked out the last two secondary folks on the left, and he was in there. It looked like they tried to push him out of bounds, but they ran past him, and he was able to cut inside.
Textbook. That was a little tight end screen. They brought JP from the top side down here to the near side. Set up perfectly. Alex Tucker. That's the second time we've called his name downfield with a big block.
Yeah, not only that, but Gatien had a really good fake to the right. He faked out the defensive secondary when he was drawing some defensive folks to the right, and there wasn't a whole lot of people to the left when he started because the play looked like it was going right.
The illusion. That's what makes the magic.
Yep, great fake by Gatien.
43-yard run by senior J.P. Jones. Not a run, it was a screen pass, pardon me. We're going to take a minute here to thank another one of our sponsors, New Vision Eye Care. They support Skyline High School and Spartan football. They're the local Sammamish eye care team, and they'll take care of you and all your eye care needs for every member of your family. So stop in, give them a call today, set up your annual eye exam. I'll take care of your eyes. It's the number one sense for humans. I had LASIK about 12 years ago, and now that I'm 45 years of age, it's starting to kind of fade out. So I got the glasses back on. Thought I had left those in the dust, but you got to take care of your eyes.
I haven't pulled the trigger on LASIK yet.
Oh, best money I ever spent. Amazing money. Just I'm going to do it again when I can. But
nice.
So maybe we can get a sponsor for that. Maybe they'll comp us some LASIK surgery. Probably not, but hey, if you're out there, give it a thought. So 7:03 left in the second quarter. A lot of football left to play. Sean Lee puts the ball in the air. Ball's going to be taken at the goal line. They're going to whistle touchback as number 6, Eric Delgado's right foot was back there in the end zone.
I'm wondering if that's a league rule where if you have any part of your body in the end zone on a receiving team that it's called a touchback.
Yeah, I think definitely one of those safety measures that you're seeing throughout football, trying to keep players protected and healthy. Definitely important here at this young age. Special teams, those guys are the crazy horses of the whole thing.
Yeah, and that's where most injuries occur is on special teams.
1st and 10, ball's on the 20. Corey McClure and company at the line. Ball snapped, he drops back. Looking up the middle, he's flushed to his right. Tries to squeeze one through, number 51. Number 7, Nate Fisher. Senior Nate Fisher makes a great play. Batting the ball down as McClure was finding an area where he could try to complete that pass.
Yeah, I don't even think he saw Nate there. He just threw it right into him.
Kind of got bunched up there at the line. So 2 safeties back for the Spartans. Ball snapped. McClure drops back to pass. That ball is also tipped. Like they were trying to set up a screen, getting the ball to Jacob Rayner.
And there was Zane Kuea again with a tip. That's 2 he's had tonight. Hands in the air.
Long hair does not care. He got his hands up there again. Great play by Zane. He's tough to miss out there. He's got that classic Polynesian football look.
Yep. He's also the center. Nose guard, too.
Just stays right in the middle of those hash marks, I guess. Yep. McClure to the line. It's 3rd and 10, 6:47 left to go in the second. Ball snapped. McClure rolls out to his right. He drops it off to Rayner in the middle of the field. He scampers around a little bit, picks up maybe 1 yard, ran maybe, 25 yards. Picks up 2. That's going to bring up a 4th down.
Again, Zane. He didn't get touched, and he just went all the way in and almost got the sack. He's fired up.
He's fired up, playing like a man on fire. So the ball's going to be 4th and 8. Looks like the Mustangs are going to go for it. Ball on their own 22-yard line. There's the clap. They change formation. Looks like it's going to be a quick kick here. McClure gets the ball up in the air, not too far, but it's going to get a friendly Mustang roll. It's going to be down the Spartan 40-yard line.
Yeah, you'll see Cam Weir out there with his laser focus on that ball, and the defense or the kicking team's down there quickly just to make sure that he can't pick up that ball, because if he gets a few feet in front of you, he can really be dangerous.
So 40-yard punt on the play for McClure. We're gonna thank one of our sponsors. Kyle, who's up?
All right, and we have Arena Sports, a gold sponsor for the Spartans, and we really thank them. Arena Sports is happy to sponsor the Skyline football team and has recently expanded with over 100 arcade games, laser tag, sports simulators, inflatable fun zone, restaurant and bar, with event space for parties and corporate events. Stop in or make a reservation for your next party or group get-together.
Well, you hit the post perfectly there, Kyle. Skyline already to the line. Pistol formation for Grimmer. Manold in the backfield. Ball snap. Grimmer drops back to pass. He's looking downfield. He lets it go down the middle, looking for Cam Weir. The ball is intercepted by number 20. He's still on his feet at the 30-yard line. Grimmer picked off by number 20, Isaac Reyna, who just turned on the Jets, stepped in front of Weir, and took the ball back to the Spartan 30. So big play on defense for the Mustangs.
Yeah, huge play. Grimmer had all kinds of time to find Weir, so I didn't get a chance to see actually what happened in the defensive backfield. But that was just a missed throw, and Grimmer, I think that's his first interception on the season.
Weir had the separation. Grimmer threw it on a rope, and Rihanna just turned on the Jets and stepped right in front of Weir. So 1st and 10, 5:40, ball's on the 28-yard line, 5:40 left here in the second quarter. Mustangs looking to take advantage of the turnover. Ball snap, McClure drops back, rolling to his right. The ball is deflected by J.P. Jones. He breaks up the pass. Heavy pressure on Corey McClure on that play, but was able to get the ball away.
Yeah, Jackson Dempsey was all over the quarterback. In fact, he hit him right as he released the ball.
Yeah, and he hit him and brought him to the ground. So good QB hit for the Spartans there. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Clock stop at 5:30. Spartans lead 28-7 over the Prosser Mustangs, number 10 in the state at the 2A level. So McClure's got 2 guys in the backfield. Eric Delgado, Jacob Rayner flank him. 3 receivers out wide. Ball snapped. Ball's handed off to number 6, Delgado. He bounces outside. He leaps. He's brought down by number 1, Nicholas Gatien on the play. It's a pickup of about 8 on the play, pardon me.
Yep, there was nothing up the middle for him, and he just bounced right out and was able to capitalize on everybody being bunched up in the middle and got out for a big gain.
Clock running, 5 minutes left in the second quarter. 3rd down and 3. Ball on the Spartan 21-yard line. Again, McClure's got 2 backs in the backfield. Montejana and Delgado. Ball snap. He's looking to pass. Dumps it out to his right. He's got Delgado. Ball's picked up. Hit. Awesome run there by Eric Delgado, not taking no for an answer. Got hit, got bumped, got pushed, but would not go down, and gets the ball down to the 2-yard line of the 3-yard line of the Spartans.
Yeah, he was hit by a lot of the Spartans' great defensive line. Jackson Manold, James Ursich was back there, Nathan Fisher, all with great hands, and he was able to get past those guys. Very, very difficult, but he was able to get out there.
Yeah, they didn't wrap up much there. Delgado took a lot of hits. I formation, McClure hands the ball to number 41, who pushes over the goal line. Nope, it looks like he's going to be downed at the 1. That's number 41. I don't have a 41 on the list for the Mustangs. The ball placed at the 1. McClure, again, I formation. Isaac Rana in the backfield. Number 41 in front. Another handoff to 41. A big body. Takes it through the line for the touchdown. At 3:55 left in the second quarter.
Yeah, they just stacked all their big guys up at the front line and handed off to the fullback, who was able to just push right through on 2 plays and get in.
So that draws the Mustangs a little closer. 28-13 at the moment. Looks like they're going to run the extra point team out there as their last personnel runs onto the field. So as we've got some beautiful orange and pinks in the sky, this game is getting a little more interesting. Whistles, flags on the field.
Looks like the game clocks are turned off, so I think the officials are holding the game clocks locally, so we might have a delay of game.
Looks like they had a neutral zone. Offsides by Skyline. Somebody jumped before the snap.
I was way off on that one.
That could happen. That's a reason to stop the clock. Snap. McClure's got the ball down. Ball's up. And it's good. So 14-28. Mustangs showing no quit after Skyline went up 21-0 the end of the first quarter.
That run by Eric Delgado was so impressive.
Yeah, a lot of heart on that play. He bounced around. Amazing run to get through the defense on just a little screen pass. So he turned it into a big gainer. We're going to take a minute. Thank our sponsor, Safeco Insurance, proud sponsor of Skyline Spartan football. Safeco Insurance is sold exclusively through local independent insurance agents who offer ease, choice, and advice to purchase the coverage you need to protect you and your family. Contact your local independent agent or go to www.safeco.com for a quote. Do I need to say www anymore? Do people actually type that in? Is that still a thing?
Yeah, I certainly don't unless I can't get to the site.
Man, unless you're very technical addresses, perhaps.
That's right.
So both teams on the field again. Prosser Mustangs kicking off.
Think we'll see another pooch.
Well, Skyline thinks we'll see another pooch. They've got both return men up at the 20.
Well, they got Fisher upfield this time.
Fisher and Jones. Yep, it's another pooch. Gonna let it bounce. Morgan's gonna take the ball. It's a pitch to Weir. He takes it up the far side, pushed out of bounds around the 31-yard line. Good pursuit on the gadget play there by the Mustangs.
Yeah, this time a little bit more successful.
Yeah, the exchange happened that time, so that's improvement. Coming to the line, Spartans. Morgan to the near side. He's joined by Jackson Manold, Cam Weir up top, Grimmer in the backfield with Josh Manold. Ball snapped. Going to hand the ball to Manold. He makes a move. Good blocking up front, taking the ball to the 38-yard line. Good run by Manold. Pretty textbook. We've got a player down on the field. It's like a crosser player.
He took a big hit from Manold, and he was instrumental for bringing Manold down. but Manold's a pretty big target, and to get him down takes a lot of force.
So Prosser coaches on the field, along with the medic. It's number 76 that's down. That's Giovanni Martinez. Martinez is a senior. Comes in at 290 pounds, so he's carrying around a lot of weight on that frame. Looks like he's going to be able to get up off the field. Looks like he's going to walk off under his own power, which is a good sign.
Yep. And good sportsmanship all the way around. Whenever anyone goes down on either side, the Spartans will take a knee on the home field side.
Super duper classy. Also looks like the Skyline trainer out there with him. Kylie Hugendijk. She's working with the Prosser team to make sure Martinez is okay. Spartans back on the field. Grimmer takes the snap. He's going to hand off to Manold. He takes it to the far side of the field. He finds the edge. He runs around, makes a quick move up at the 50-yard line. Tackled by number 30, Isaac Montejano.
Yeah, the right-hand offensive line really contained the defense from running to their right. So Manold was able to get out there, and once he turned the corner, he was good for another 5 or 6 yards.
16-yard gain on the play. 3:13 left to play in the second quarter. 1st and 10 on the 47 of the Mustangs. Grimmer and company looking to operate. Grimmer takes the snap. Ball's handed to Manold. He takes the ball to the near side. Makes a move. He gets a block from Morgan, and he is gone. Touchdown, number 22, Joshua Manold.
And you know who opened up a big seam for him that time was J.P. Jones on the left side. All Josh Manold had to do was follow him and then cut up once J.P. Jones opened up that hole to the left.
2 big blocks by senior J.P. Jones and sophomore Luke Morgan making a big block on that play. Skyline's been really good blocking downfield today, and it's really helped out with some of these big plays. Ball's down. Lee with the kick, and it looks good from here.
Well, you know the Spartans haven't had to punt all day yesterday, so they have no punts last week and no punts again this week.
Well, maybe they should just stop practicing then. Maybe they should stop practicing punts. Maybe they don't practice punts. I don't know. 2:49 left in the second quarter. Spartans answer after the Mustangs had an interception. They took it downfield and scored to cut the lead to cut the Spartan lead to 14, but Spartans made short work of that. What was that, 5 plays?
Yeah, just some amazing upfront blocking by the Spartan offense too. If it's a roll to the right or to the left, you saw Josh Manold do both on that play, and he really got some good blocking up front for him.
Not to mention a little bit of speed there. So
yeah.
Talented. That's his second touchdown of the night, I believe, for Josh Manold.
And he's a returning senior as well. A lot of the Spartan offense and defense, they're all returning seniors. So they've got a lot of experience on the team coming into this season.
That is awesome. It's awesome to see. I haven't seen many penalties on the field, just that one pass interference, but nothing at the line, nothing, no holding, anything like that. So both teams, showing a lot of good technique, which speaks to being well coached, is what I always say.
Well, you make a good point. Last year we were seeing all kinds of penalties, and the Spartans, especially with the Spartans, they were making a lot of mistakes. This year they seem to have tamed that down quite a bit.
Coach Jervis has got him reined in. Gonna have another touchback here. Sean Lee boots the ball into that south end zone. 2:49 left in the second. Going to be 1st and 10 on the Mustang 20-yard line. Going to take a minute to give a shout out to Sarah Miller Real Estate Group. They're happy to support Skyline Football as your East Side real estate experts. They deliver exceptional, what does that say? Exceptional results and unparalleled service. Their personal approach and commitment to their clients' satisfaction ensure that you will receive the support and attention that you deserve. Having a good real estate agent is very important.
My wife's a real estate agent, so she handles all of that.
Yeah, no, you got the easy when it's time to move. So, Mustangs to the line. McClure's got 4 receivers out wide. He drops back, rolls to his right, drops the ball to number 6.
Oh.
Eric Delgado, big hit on the play.
Looks like there might have been a face mask, but I don't see the official's flag on that play.
Brought down by number 24, J.P.
Ball moves out to
Jones.
the 27-yard line. So pick up a 22-yard line, pardon me. 23. It's going to be 2nd and 8.
Good play by J.P. Jones. He was right there.
Officially 2nd and 7, ball in the 23, 2:14 left in the game. Clock runs. Mustangs are looking to strike quick here. McClure takes the snap, rolls to his left. He gets stopped up in the backfield, and that's going to be a sack for number 43, Henry Grillo.
And Colin Amick was right there, too. Both of those guys just stacked him up.
Henry Grillo, he was just sort of there. He just sort of popped out from behind the lineman. McClure ran right into him, so clock stops at 1:48. 2-minute warning. It's going to be 3rd down and 12. Ball will be on the 18. Ooh, a little Nirvana over the PA system.
Yeah, yep.
Speaking my language.
Looks like the Prosser offensive line might be getting a little bit worn down. At the outset, they weren't able to get to the quarterback as readily, but now they're starting to get to him a little bit more as he's been flushed out of the pocket a couple times, and, of course, this sack right now.
Going to give another shout out to Juniper Capital. Sponsor Highline Football and Speed Matters. On the field and in commercial real estate and lending, they understand the importance of speed and agility. Their local office is here to support the Sammamish community. We appreciate all of our sponsors. And this season, it's shut down for the time being, so no more sponsorships. But if you're a business owner, a fan, and you'd like to help contribute, become a sponsor, SkylinePartnersFootball.com is where you can log on and get information on how to sponsor Skyline Spartans football. 1:48 left in the second quarter, 3rd down and 12. Ball in the Mustang 18. Corey McClure trying to drive the Mustangs down for a quick score before half. He rolls to his right, lets the ball go. Pass is complete to the sophomore, number 18, Landon Bailey.
Yeah, Connor Schooneman was there to make the tackle as he was forced out of bounds and able to stop. The clock didn't stop, so he was in bounds. It looks like
the clock continues to run, but it looks like we've got a whistle now. Skyline Spartans take a timeout.
Tickets to the 10 most spirited students for your chance to win the brand new iPad. So show your spirit.
So the coaches are out on the field talking to the Spartans. On the far side, near side, Prosser huddling as well during the timeout.
again, number 11 quarterback for the Mustangs was flushed out of the pocket. I don't think he was a designed role.
No, he's been doing that all night. A lot of poise from the senior quarterback, number 11, Corey McClure. He's kept him in this ball game. He's showing a lot of poise and good leadership out there. The Mustangs showing a lot of fight here.
Yeah, good flush out by Colin Champ on that play.
Yeah, it seems like the Spartan line and pass rush is picking up a little bit here as the game progresses. It's It's going to be 4th down, 2 yards to go. Ball is on the 28-yard line. 1:25 left in the first half. Four wide receivers for McClure. He's got a man in the backfield. He sends him in motion. Ball snap. McClure looking back. Looking to his right. He lets the ball go. Ball is intercepted by number 0, Cam Weir, stepping in front of the sophomore Landon Bailey. And there's some of that athleticism from Cam Weir.
Yeah, McClure just waited a second too long before he let go of that ball.
Second too long. Bailey wasn't driving back. Cam Weir had the leverage there and just stepped right in front of him. So I guess that timeout worked. Do you think they called that was a designed interception by the Spartans there?
Well, I find it interesting that they called two timeouts on defense back to back with the first half just about over.
Pedal to the metal here. Puts the ball at the 35-yard line of the Mustangs. Grimmer taking over in enemy territory. 4 receivers, ball snapped. He drops back looking to pass to his left. He comes to the near side. Just misses number 15, Jackson Manold. He's scooting
Noah
off
Moreno
the
on the
sideline.
coverage.
Scooting off the sideline. Manold looks like he might be injured. Clock stop at 1:10. Going to be 2nd down for the Spartans.
Almost looks like a cramp.
Lower leg. Yeah, looks like a lower leg for Manold. Coach is coming over to check on Manold. Coming up at halftime, Skyline cheer and Skyline dance teams will be performing. Those teams, cheer coach is Stephanie Gullickson. Dance team is coached by Lauren Bauman. We'll also see a little bit of the Skyline band, so that's exciting high school football halftime stuff. McClure and team back on the line. Or Grimmer and team, pardon me. The ball's handed off to number 21. James Ursich takes the ball up for a few yard gain on the play. Now a Mustang is down on the field.
Again, good blocking, offensive blocking up front.
Looks like number 7, Havoc Preto, who's made some plays in this game on the offensive side of the ball.
He certainly has. In fact, we've been saying his name all evening.
Yeah. So he's down on the field right now. 53 seconds left to go. 8-yard run there by Ursich. Ball's going to be on the Mustang 33-yard line. Skyline taking some time to huddle. Coming up in the third quarter, something you're not going to want to miss. Spartans do a thing where they welcome back a Spartan legend. The QB Club is instrumental in bringing back, keeping the lineage of Skyline Spartan football alive. And tonight, longtime supporter of the Skyline program. He's worked exclusively with the Spartan Youth Football Association. Jim Neal is going to join us. We're going to have a little chat with him, talk about his time and years that he has spent with the Skyline football program. So that should be interesting. A little bit of the community there.
Yeah, I'll be interested to learn a little bit more about him too. I confess I don't know anything about him. So we do have a lot of games last season, well, actually every game where the Spartans bring in someone who has been instrumental and key, not only in the past but currently in the Spartan organization.
Yeah, so very, very cool honor for Jim Neal. Very cool thing here for the Spartans. Again, we've got to thank all of our sponsors and volunteers. I mean, it really does take, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to get this live stream up. I mean, this whole event is beautiful. First class PA announcing for the Spartans. Mike Schubert is the PA announcer, brings a lot of life to the game, makes it pretty exciting. Prosser players up. Doesn't look like it was number 7. Looks like it's number 2, whose name we've also called Jacob Rayner. Being helped off by the Skyline training team. He is under his own power, a little bit of a limp. So as he clears the field, Skyline offense comes back on the field. 53 seconds left in the first half. 3rd down and 2, balls on the 27. Again, that spread offense. 4 receivers, 2 on each side. Ursich in the backfield behind Grimmer. Ball snap, Grimmer dropping back to pass, looking to his left, puts the ball up in the air, he's got a man! And just missed. Number 2, Mason Perello. He had him. He had the separation.
He certainly did, and he had a lot of time too. I think he just ate too many of those Wheaties today, and he's overthrown a couple of guys today.
It's always good to miss big, right?
Yeah.
Got to rather miss long than short. So Grimmer barking some instructions at the line. Drops back pistol formation. He brings Priello across the formation. Ball's handed off to Ursich. He lunges forward on 4th down. So the ball was fumbled by Ursich. The ball was recovered. But it looks like they came up a little short of the 1st down on the play, as they are signaling 1st down Prosser. 28 ticks left for the Mustangs to try to do something here. Spartans lead 35-14. Got the last bit of color in the sky here. It's kind of, was that medium rare? Sort of a medium rare color we've got out here to the west.
I'm down with that.
Yeah. Beautiful. It's beautiful up here on the plateau.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for a better weather for a game on
No,
Friday night.
these Washington Indian summers are such a great time of year. So Mustangs on the field, ball snapped. McClure hands off. Running back pushing in the line up the side. He's able to break through. Pushed out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A flag on the play. It's number 6, Eric Delgado, on the carry. We'll wait and see.
He certainly is able to break free. It's like he's just slippery, right? He's like oiled up or something.
Yeah, he's.
5-yard face mask penalty against the defense. Resulting in 1st down.
So, at the end of the play, on the tackle, there was a face mask of the 5-yard variety on the Spartans. So that's going to move the ball up to the Mustang 42.
Timeout. Prosser.
Timeout taken by Prosser here with 18 seconds left. They're going to have a 1st down on their own 42-yard line. Yeah, halftime show should be great. Also, just want to bring some attention to the Spartan Quarterback Club and the Skyline Youth Football. The two groups are partnering to provide a unique opportunity for Skyline Youth Football players to interact and develop meaningful relationship with high school player mentors. Several high school players attended the first week of youth football practices and will attend the Skyline Youth home games throughout the year. So we hope all the youth families will attend the varsity games and cheer on their mentors at every home game. Skyline youth players will be wearing their jersey will receive special Spirit gear. If you haven't already, pick up your Spirit trailer in the southwest corner of the stadium and stick around at halftime where we highlight a different Skyline youth team every week. Ball snapped, handed off to Delgado again. He stopped almost immediately. So yeah, the aim of the quarterback club and the youth football program is that they want to create something that really lasts around here, and it seems like Skyline football has a really good lineage and pedigree.
Yeah, a lot of success, and the quarterback club has been a key part of that throughout their history.
So that horn signals the end of the first half. 0-0's on the clock. Headed into the locker room. Skyline 35, Mustangs 14. Coming out in the second half. Prosser most likely take the ball, putting the Spartans on defense.
I noticed Jackson Manold back out on the field, so it looked like whatever he had was short-lived.
That is good news. Never good to see young athletes get injured.
So great first half by the Spartans, and I think they've really showed several dimensions today with both the running game and the passing game.
They've definitely been effective, both in the run game and the pass game. And when you got them both going, it makes it tough for the defense.
Our Spartan legend and your Skyline youth football team.
So we're going to take a pause here in the booth during halftime. You guys can sit back and have a look at the Skyline cheer squad and the band. We're going to take a little break, catch our breath, and also maybe enjoy a little bit of the halftime show.
Sounds great. Nice job, dude.
All right. Halftime drawing to a close. Remind you that the score is 35-14. Hope you stuck around to watch the Spartan cheer team, dance team, and the band as well. How come they don't have more bands in professional football? Like you have it at every other level, college, and then you go to the pros, and there's no more bands.
No more bands. Yep.
Speaking of professional football, Seahawks home opener this weekend against the LA Rams. Pretty exciting game. I'm
Very
excited
exciting.
about that.
Yep.
Blue Friday up here in the Pacific Northwest for all those who partake.
Got the Husky game tomorrow at 2 versus Tulsa.
Yep, Cougs playing at 4 o'clock versus Wisconsin. So football is in full swing, my friend. Full swing.
I got to tell you, I've never heard a rendition of Ozzy Osbourne's "Crazy Train" as I have with the band tonight. That was that was good.
I like a little Ozzy Osbourne. I like the Oz man, dude. He's a Prince of Darkness. So, a couple injuries on the field. Number 7, Havoc Prieto was brought over to the sidelines. Saw him head back into the locker room on a set of crutches. Haven't seen him come back out yet. So we hope that he is okay and is getting the support that he needs. Big shout out to all the coaches on both sides. Head coach over there at over on the Spartan side, Coach Jervis, lineage coach. He's coached here before.
Very successful. I believe he led the Spartans to 3 state championships and a couple of runners-up.
Well,
very impressive.
Yeah, everybody's very excited to have him back. He's got a bunch of assistants: Michael Gardner, Ryan Thorson, Tim Williams, Blake Williams-Miller, Mike Linker, Justin Fisher, Adam Lopez, Matthew Hutton, William Jacobs, Griffin Jervis, Braden Ritchie, and Gino Simone. We shout out our athletic trainer, Kylie Hugendijk, helping keep everybody healthy and safe.
That's great job. Great to see Kylie on the visitor side too, helping them out.
I mean, it's first class all the way. So we're back. Prosser set to receive. Eric Delgado and Josiah Campos are back for the Mustangs. It'll be interesting to see here in this third quarter how Skyline is going to play it. Are they going to switch to a little more run heavy, a little more grinding, a little more clock management? Or are they going to let them play a little bit and keep it open and see if they can't build some of the in-game chemistry with the quarterback and his receivers?
It'll be interesting to see how Corey comes back on the Mustang side with Prieto out. Looks like he came back on crutches.
Oh no! That kicks away and into the end zone. I have a feeling we're going to say that a lot with Sean Lee kicking.
So again, we got Jackson Manold back on defense, which is really good to see.
Yep, back from that little cramp he had. That's good. Looks like first team defense all the way out there for the Spartans. So
I see that too.
They keep the gas on. It's like a 3-4 setup, 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers, 4 defensive backs. McClure in the shotgun, 4 wide receivers, 2 to his right, 2 to his left. He drops back. He's looking to his right, delivers the ball to number 18, whose name I've called many times and cannot remember it. That's Landon Bailey.
Yep, Nathan Fisher was right there on the tackle too. But not before they picked up a good 7 yards on that one.
Looks like they gave him looks like 11 yards. Looks like a first down. No, not a first down. You're right, 7 yards. I'm having trouble with my spots. So quick huddle. McClure bringing the Mustangs to the line. 2 backs with him now, 3 receivers. Ball snapped. He hands it off to number 6. Eric Delgado runs right into the line. Not much there. It's going to bring up third and 2. Ball's on the 28-yard line.
Yeah, those runs up the middle can really spread out the defense to either side, especially since the ball is at the close hash mark.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe they're setting up for something. Mustangs haven't been afraid to throw the ball on 3rd and 4th down. I mean, they're in there and they're going for it. McClure motions a receiver. 3 receivers to his left. Ball snapped. He's looking that way. Comes back right. He drops the ball on a short screen to Landon Bailey. And he was stopped as he sort of hooked back, tried to bring it across the field. So no gain on the play. That's going to bring up 4th and 2. And you can hear the music cue in the stadium there. Spartans want the crowd to get loud here on 4th down. McClure came to the sideline quickly to get some direction. He's back in the huddle. Mustangs break, come to the line. Spartan defense playing tight. Everybody up at the line. 7 guys in the box. Look like they're creeping towards. A whistle's blown. Timeout taken by the Mustangs. Perhaps a ploy to see if they can get somebody to jump.
Yeah, either that or they're running out of time. Since there's no play clock on the field tonight, it's hard to tell if they're running out of time or not. And it's 4th down, so
yeah, you want to be extra careful. So yeah, big shout out to all the Prosser fans. Pretty good turnout. I'd like to thank them for coming all the way up here and just, giving some life to this high school football experience. So we hope they have a really safe trip back, win or lose. Another sponsor, Lindsay Hatch Real Estate. Lindsay Hatch Real Estate is delighted to sponsor Skyline Football High School, the football program, and the Sammamish community. Lindsay's goal is not to be a real estate agent, but to be your trusted advisor, neighbor, and friend. 4th and 2. Skyline again stacking the box. Everybody tight to the line. There's the snap, a pitch to the far side. He's taking it upfield. Eric Delgado pushing up to the 32-yard line. 1st down for the Mustangs.
Yep, we got Josh Minold and J.P. Jones combining on the tackle there, but Delgado, he's been a force all night.
He's gotten the ball. He's been shifty in a couple of big plays. They've got him out at receiver now. McClure in the backfield. 3 down linemen for the Spartans. Ball snap, McClure looking to his left, coming back to his right, dropping off to number 5. Number 5, Christian Morfin. He was stopped immediately by number 43, Henry Perillo.
Yeah, Colin Amick was all over the quarterback too, right in his face. So it'll. Yeah, that's not a surprise on that play. The offensive line was pretty open there.
Yeah. So flag on the field that we didn't see. Holding on the offense. It's going to push him back 5 yards. So bring up 2nd down.
Interesting to see the Spartans only have 3 defensive linemen up there.
Maybe it's 1st down. Maybe it's 1st and 15. They're working it out on the scoreboard. McClure claps, takes the ball, looks to his right, drops it up and intercepted. Nate Fisher taking the ball down to the 2-yard line. He just stepped in front of that one. He seemingly came out of nowhere, full head of steam, and almost took it back to the house.
It looked like it might have been tipped.
Tipped at the line. Fisher with a great play.
Now you know why you see him on both offense and defense. He's Johnny on the spot, and he can do a lot with the ball.
Yeah. Crafty senior with a lot of athleticism. Great play. Big play here in the first half by the Spartan defense. So Grimmer and team out to the line. Fisher out there in the slot. Grimmer's in the backfield. He's got number 26, Agassi Owen, back there with him. Ball snap, turns, hands it to Owen. Owen goes up the line. Big ol' hole and right into the end zone. Agassi Owen with the short touchdown run. Man's down on the field. Looks like a Skyline lineman. He's up. Coming off on his own power. Just a big hole.
Yeah, they had me fooled on that one too. I saw Colin Amick line up as a tight end on the right, and I thought they were going to go right.
Big jumbo. He made a little counter there. Cut back to the left. Big hole. Great play. Just good old-fashioned football right there.
Yeah.
Sean Leon for the extra point. He looks to stay perfect. Ball's up. Kick is good.
Look at Sean Lee. My goodness.
Kid does it. I mean, a lot of times high school kicker is, someone who just sort of goes out there and gets the job done. But Lee he's a specialty guy. He just plays, just kicks. Pretty impressive. Impressive.
He's hit the end zone 3 times, and I think the wind might be going north to south, but even when the Spartans were headed towards the north, he was still able to get the ball out to the 10.
Absolutely. Strong leg on the young man, Sean Lee. 9:11 left in the third quarter. We're at the 9:11 mark, I should say, in the third quarter. Scores 42-14 Spartans. They match their point output from last week. And there's a lot of football left to be played. Pretty impressive go for the offense and defense. They've had a few turnovers. Only got 42 points on the board.
Yep.
Strong showing by the Spartans. So Lee lines up his guys, claps his hands. They flank out across the 35-yard line. We'll see if he goes for the end zone here. I should have put money on it. Did it get?
It just barely. They're not going to give it to him.
Looks like it went out right around the 2-yard line. So flag on the field. It's going to put the ball.
Yep, looked like it might have cut the corner of the end zone, but apparently it didn't.
The returner was calling for the flag, so that puts the ball at the 35. So good starting field position for the Mustangs. Still a packed house here. Lots of neon here on Neon Night at Spartan Stadium. They've got the tunes cranked up. Exciting night so far. A lot of good football being played. Both sides of the ball. Skyline and Prosser both. 1st and 10, 35-yard line. Corey McClure, Prosser, senior quarterback, takes a snap, fakes, drops back, look to his right, and just sort of dumps it out there to Bailey. He had number 51, Henry Mann, right in his face.
Yeah,
Put a good hit on him.
He was looking to his right, and really all the receiving core was bunched up together. I don't know how he was going to get the ball to any of them.
Yep. And a big hit by Mann there too.
Yeah. Is that Henry Mann? Yep.
Second and 10. Ball on the 35. There's the snap. It's a handoff up the middle. Runner stopped at the 30-yard line. That's Montanejo. Takes the ball up the middle. It's on the near hash. 40-yard line, 5-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 5 for your Prosser Mustangs.
Caleb McBride with a big tackle from behind that time. Otherwise, he might have gotten a few more.
It's a big 3rd down here for the Mustangs. 2 backs with McClure in the backfield, 3 receivers, 2 to the far side. Bailey down here on the near. Handoff to number 20. He slips in the backfield. Didn't look like he had a lot of room anyway. Number 20, Isaac Riena. Lost his footing there on the turf, and looks like he may have lost a yard.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was a lot of green shirts in that area. He didn't have very far to he didn't have very far to go. Certainly not enough for the first down. And of course, it's a 4th down, and we're going for it.
That seems to be their MO tonight. 4th and 6. McClure. He claps. Silent count. Snap. Looking to his right. Looks back to his left. Lets the ball go, and he overshoots a wide open receiver. Eric Delgado wide open. A little too much juice on it for McClure.
Yeah, it looks like McClure is a little bit upset on that. At that, he was expecting his receiver to be a little further downfield.
So turnover on downs, giving Skyline the ball in Mustang territory.
That was good. Interesting to see Delgado come out of the backfield to be the receiver on that play.
He got downfield pretty quickly, but I guess not quick enough to get his hands on that one. So Grimmer and company bring it to the line. 3 receivers to the far side. Manold in the backfield with Grimmer. Takes the snap, drop back. Quick pass out to the far side, looking for Cam Weir on a short sort of bubble screen almost there. Ball didn't quite make it out to Cam.
I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe he lost the grip on the ball. He had plenty of time to throw. It was a design screen, so I don't know. Miscommunication, don't know.
So 2nd and 10. 4 receivers for Grimmer. J.P. Jones and Morgan to the near side. Takes a snap, hands off to number 22, Manold. Some great blocking up front. He takes the ball, tries a spin move around the 34, but is stopped by a swarm of Mustangs. What do you call it? Is it a herd of Mustangs? What do you call like a bunch of horses? Like a gaggle? Or you call hippos rafts. It's a raft of hippos.
A raft.
Yeah. So anyway, 3rd down and 5. Ball's on the 34-yard line. 6:32 left to go in the 3rd.
And Landon Bailey on the tackle on that one.
Grimmer takes a snap, drops back, looks to his left, throws the ball. Ooh, right into the hands of J.P. Jones, and he can't hang on. Tight coverage there by Eric Delgado. It's going to bring up 4th down for the Spartans.
The ref is talking to Delgado a little bit. That might have been a late hit.
Giving a little extra juice there. They're staying alive. The Mustangs, they're still in this game. So Spartans going on 4th down. 4th and 5, ball on the 34. Grimmer back, takes a snap, dropping back, looking to his right. He lets the ball go. Looks completed to Nate Fisher on the sideline. A spectacular catch and a well-placed football. And Nate Fisher makes the catch. Grimmer put that where only Fisher could catch it.
Great catch by Nate Fisher, and he didn't have anyone around him.
Great. So 4th down conversion puts the ball on the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Spartans. Grimmer in the backfield with Gatien. Ball snapped. He hands off to Gatien. Mustangs in the backfield, pulling Gatien up short. Maybe a loss of 1 on that one.
Yeah, Josiah West was right there for the Mustangs to get to really block up the hole. There wasn't anywhere to go.
Loss of 2 officially on the play. Ball's on the 27. Grimmer and co. 4 receivers, 2 split out to each side. He takes the snap, drops back, looks up the middle. He lets the ball go for Nate Fisher. Nate Fisher makes an amazing effort, but he's not able to hang on to the football. Nice pass by Grimmer, a lot of touch. It's where it had to be. Just a little long.
Yep, that ball was right between the defenders. In fact, I think that he lost the secondary on that one, and Nate Fisher just didn't really have anyone around him.
It would have been a spectacular catch if he could have made the play, but it looks like maybe there's a flag on the field. Nope, they're picking up.
Ineligible receiver downfield against the offense. That penalty is declined.
So, ineligible man downfield on the Spartans. Lineman maybe got a little too far upfield. Penalties declined by the Mustangs, which brings up 3rd and 12. Grimmer looks to the sideline. He steps to the line to make a change. Sets his protection. Steps back. Gatien. Now to Grimmer's left. Ball snap. Grimmer drops back to pass. He sets his feet. He lets one go. He's got Cam Weir wide open. Touchdown. Number 0, Cam Weir.
Yep, Cam Weir came all the way from the right side across the field to catch that ball in the left end zone.
Up at the top of the formation, Grimmer dropped back, set his feet, had his feet under him, and delivered a beauty, just giving Cam Weir enough time to get past that defense. Great protection by the offensive line and a beautiful pass. 6 points for the Spartans.
Yeah, and Cam just outran the defensive secondary again.
Dude's fast. We know that. The dude is fast. Does look like he's limping a little bit on the sidelines there. Maybe just a cramp.
Yep.
We hope it's nothing major. Oh, surprise, surprise. The extra point is good from Sean Lee. 5:04 left to go in the 3rd. Spartans 49. Mustangs 14. This is one of those times where your conditioning's put to the test, right? Your mental focus and all of those things. The score is not so close, but you can't give up. Got to play a full 4 quarters of football, so let's see if these teams can stay laser focused and continue to play a good football game.
Well, we already know that the Mustangs have been very resilient, and they've got 14 points on the board to prove it. You know, they had some answers for the Spartans early, but a couple of miscues in this quarter, and it's led to 14 points for the Spartans.
And I think another thing to point out too is the Spartans just haven't made that many mistakes. Not a lot for the Mustangs to capitalize on. They've been in control sort of from the get-go. But yeah, so far, so good if you're a Spartan fan. If you've got neon on, you're probably pretty stoked right now.
Except for the line guys there holding the flags.
Still a lot of people here, a lot of action happening around the stadium here. Lee set to kick. Ball's away. Low liner. Delgado's going to make a play on it, and he's going to bring it out. Got the ball at the 4. He makes a move, finds a hole, and gets past the 30-yard line. He's got a man out front. He is still running the football. Pulled down across midfield by number 26, Agassi Owen. He was pretty much the last guy. He was the last line of defense for the Spartans, and he made a solid tackle. He comes up a little gimpy, but he's heading into the huddle.
Yeah, the Mustangs had all kinds of blockers in front of him that time too.
Excellent setup. Everything was well executed by the Mustangs that time, and just an excellent run. Delgado shook a hit, got another 15 yards out of it. So looks like the ball's being spotted right on the midline. McClure and company to ball snapped. McClure dropping back. He does a little screen pass looking for Delgado. He runs into his own man. We've also plays whistle dead. Forward progress stopped.
Huge pressure by Ryan Ishimitsu. I'm sure I mispronounced that, but he was right there.
I think he got it. It's pretty phonetic. So McClure setting his protection with the line. 2 receivers to the far side. Bailey here on the near side. Spartans in their standard 3-4 set. Ball snapped, is handed off to Montaneo. He makes a nice cut through the middle. Number 30, Montaneo, taking the ball down to the 36-yard line.
Yeah, J.P. Jones was finally able to bring him down.
Isaac Montaneo making a big play there. We've got a Mustang down on the field.
Yeah.
So the player down on the field. Skyline trainer out there with him. I'm not sure who the injured player is. I can't see his number from here. We hope that he's okay. Trainer's checking out his left leg. Looks like they're going to try to get him up. That was number 71. Number 71, Josiah West. We've got him sitting up right now, as you can probably see. I'm just kind of narrating what's going on. So it looked like he's up. He's on his feet. A pretty serious limp off the field.
With us in the booth, we have Jim Neal. Thank you for joining us on our inaugural home game live stream. Thank you for coming up here and being able to interview with us today.
My pleasure. It's an honor to be here.
So what do you think of the Spartans' play so far today?
It's fantastic to see these kids, one, having a ton of fun, but this offense is electric. It's a lot of fun to watch, and they can run the ball, they can pass the ball, they got a screen game, they got a deep game. It's fantastic.
So you had a couple of students at Skyline. How did they do on the when they were playing?
Well, I had 3. My oldest graduated. She's my daughter, Parkland. She graduated, I think, in 18. And then I had 2 football players, and both of them were fortunate enough to be able to play in the playoffs. One with Coach Elisara, and in his senior year, and it was kind of a quick exit. But was right after COVID, and we were just doing what we could to get the kids back on the field.
Yeah, how did you feel about Coach Elisara, leaving kind of the Spartans in a really good space last year, and then of course handing it off to Coach Jervis?
Well, Coach Cam did a fantastic job. I mean, he had a similar situation. It was kind of an abrupt ending. And so for him to come in and do what he did in the time that we had, with COVID and everything else, and for him to get the kids playing and to really elevate the program back up to, 2016-17 standards was just fantastic. The job he did there, and he left a really good team, and to bring back a legend like Coach Jerv, it just doesn't happen very often. I think we're just super fortunate. You can see, we're not missing a step, and Coach Jerv is doing a fantastic job getting these boys prepared each week.
3rd and 7, ball snap. McClure hit and taken down by number 43, Henry Grillo. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The defense has really come through tonight as well, and a lot of the same folks are on offense and defense.
Yeah, I mean, you see a lot of kids playing both ways, but a game like this, you're also starting to see, kids in the 2 deeps, 3 deeps starting to get some playing time, and that's really what you want. That's how you develop your kids, so that the program's got some longevity in what's going on, and these are important reps, whether it's in the 3rd quarter or in the 4th quarter. It's just super important to see these kids get on the field and know what it's like to play when the bullets are flying.
4th and 14. It's a long setup for McClure. They set up a screen pass. Goes off the hands of the receiver. Incomplete. Eric Delgado not able to make the catch. Even if he was, Spartans are right there.
So last year we had Robinson as a wide out for it and a deep threat for the Spartans. This year we have Cam Weir, who looks to be of the same caliber. What do you think about the receiving core of the Spartans?
Well, there's such a legend and history of great receivers coming through, going all the way back to Casey Williams, Gino Simone. You have JT Crandall as well as Namir and JT Weir, his older brother. So, but Cam's fantastic. You watch how they're covering him tonight. They're bringing a safety over the top to just double him, which is going to open up other guys. We got kids like Nate Fisher and some of these other young players coming in, and you can just see the impact that they're making. And having a player like that completely changes the options that you as a coach have when you're on offense. And so it's going to be fun to see how these things develop. I think they've still got a lot left in the playbook that we haven't seen anything of so far this season.
Crew Erickson in at quarterback. He fires a pass to Luke Morgan, pardon me. Picks up a few yards. It's going to be just short of the 1st down.
So I have to ask, what do you think about the kickoffs to Morgan, and then he's flipping the ball over to Cam Weir?
When you got an athlete like that and the kids are having fun, you just got to take advantage of the athletes that you have on the field. And that specific play, you see him going, and Cam's got room, and so shuttling the ball over to him into a lane where he's got access up that sideline. You just never know what's going to happen with an electric player like that. Yeah,
it was the same with Robinson last year. It was very exciting. So
42 with the ball. He fumbles as he's hit. Looks like Skyline jumped on it. Ball recovered. So that was number 42, Colin Champ, on the carry. Fumble recovery there by number 54, Ryan Ishimura. Jim, can you tell us a little bit about your time with the program and how you sort of got nominated as a Spartan legend tonight?
Well, it's an honor to be here. I coached in the youth program for about 6 years with both my boys, came up through that, stepped in as the youth president, and then when COVID hit, there was a need for us to develop a program to support the kids. The previous program had decided to step down from what they were doing, and so we stepped up to fill a void. We thought it was really important during COVID to get some sense of normality for the boys and to get them back out and practicing. And there's a whole group of us, and they said, well, you can't, and we just kept coming back and saying, well, we can. What if we did this? And we followed all the guidelines, and we were fortunate. We had a group that set a standard that the entire Issaquah School District used at the other high schools at Liberty and Issaquah to allow their players to get back and start training and getting ready on the field in the hopes that we could play that fall. And we didn't get on the field that fall, but we did that spring, and it was a limited season. But we just felt it was imperative that we try and give some sense of normality to these kids were no longer in classrooms. They were online. There was nothing normal about what was going on, and we just felt it was imperative for their mental and physical health to get them back out there doing something where they could be mentally active and engaged with their friends and their teammates.
Absolutely uncharted territory. Champ on the run there for 4 yards, 3rd down and 6. Erickson in the backfield. Ball snapped. He turns. He hands it off to number 32. Stopped at the line. Connor Hundrup on the carry. Not much there for him.
So the Spartans are in a unique situation this year again with so many returning seniors, and it's also good to get, like you said, getting reps to some of their teammates that are still underclassmen and getting them out on the field too, so they can help carry the torch going forward. Is there some point that you might say, well, let's not try to get any more players hurt, or you follow the philosophy of, well, let's get them out there and let's get them some reps?
Yeah, I think it's imperative. I mean, a great example, you got Crew Erickson here, he's a sophomore. I mean, he could be the future of what we've got. Michael Grimmer's a senior this year. So these kids need reps, and yeah, they're going to get them in the JV games and Broshmore games or whatever, and that's fine, but it's a different speed. I mean, you talk about the speed of the game at each of these different levels, and so it's just different, right? And so whether you're a sophomore and we can get out there, but it's a long season, and I think it's really important whether you're an offensive lineman, a defensive lineman, a linebacker, wide receiver, whatever, right? You need to get out there and you need to play. You need to go up against some bigger guys. You need to know what it's like to, be out there and be playing in front of, 1,500, 2,000 people that are screaming in an environment like this, and you don't get that in those other games. So it's one thing to be standing on the sidelines and watching; those are great mental reps, but nothing beats the opportunity to go out there as a sophomore and have your knees shaking and your hands sweating and have to take your first snap and take that first handoff or throw that first pass, and so it's just great all the way around. And yeah, there's some player preservation that goes on, but it's more about just letting, the lead like this in a game like this, it's just great to get those reps and I think the other thing it does is it just continues to build that team rapport and camaraderie, and, walking off the field and being able to say you got those snaps and look at your mom or your dad or your brother or sister or your buddies. It's just a long time ago, but I remember how cool of a feeling that is, and it just brings a huge smile to my face to see these kids to be able to do that. And there's been a long time since we've had a couple of games where we could see this young of kids stepping onto the field. So
yeah, another good point you brought up too is that it gives them an opportunity to pass the torch, and so you don't really have that much of a lag between sophomores and seniors.
Yeah, and it's the turnout's great this year, and so it's tough. These kids that are getting on the field right now have earned it. They've earned it in practice. They've earned it through their reps, and you put in all that work in the off season and putting on the weight and doing the strength and conditioning and speed training, and this is your chance. You go out there and you bust your butt in practice, and there's just something different about stepping out on a Friday night in front of lights and all your classmates at school.
Yep. All right. Well, Mr. Neal, thank you for joining us in the booth today.
Congratulations on the legend, the legendship. That's very cool, and thanks for making some time for us and talk to our viewers.
Yeah, very, very, very welcome, and it's awesome you guys are doing something like this. I mean, we always had this vision, and to see that we're finally starting to see this kind of a production, which I think a program like this deserves, and to see a game day like this, it's just nice to see the vision that we as a group had really come, and this is something that the kids in school want to do on a Friday night, and the community should be part of. And if you're listening to this and you got the opportunity, you need to come out and experience live. It's different than it's been for a long time around here, and it's fantastic. So Thank you guys. Keep up the great work. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr.
Likewise.
Neal.
Take care.
Have a great night, Jim. All right. Well, while we were talking to Jim Neal, newly minted Skyline legend, Erickson and crew came up a little bit short, turning the ball over on downs. Mustangs with the ball now, 3rd and 2, 10 minutes, 30 seconds left. Delgado, that's not Delgado, that's number 5. Kristen Morfin with the catch, picking up the first down. Mustangs moving the sticks. 10:27 left to go in the ball game. Really cool to talk to Jim. Just kind of hear about the pedigree of the Spartan program.
Absolutely, and amazing work with the team off in an environment that just really wasn't conducive for any type of activity at all. But he really, really brought it out and was able to capitalize on something that was really not going for very well at the time.
Ball's passed and caught, tipped, sort of knocked it back into the backfield. Delgado able to hold on to the ball, but he's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like about a loss of 5. They're going to mark it at the 46, so loss of 4 on the play. Going to take another minute here and thank Jobo's Pizza Pub. They partner with and sponsor Skyline football program. Join Jobo's every Tuesday for Spartan Spirit Day. You get 15% off your order and dine in or take out if you use the code Spartan15. So 15% off for Spartan 15. We thank Jobo's for their support.
All right, students, attention. Over the last 3 quarters, the quarterback club board members.
So 9:09 left.
10 students showing outstanding
2nd down,
spirit.
14.
If you got a ticket,
Penalty on the play, moving the ball back to the 34-yard line.
6, 2, 4, 6, 0, 3, 5.
Yeah, I think that was a delay of game. Without the play clock, it's tough to find out where you are.
Sure. So I think we've got 2nd and 19 here. Big chunky yardage to pick up. Morphin goes in motion. Sets on the near side. McClure takes a snap. He's dropping back. Lots of time. Throws the ball right to a Spartan. And he is off on the sideline. He's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Spartans.
Blake Goldthwait brings it all the way back. That ball was just thrown right into his hands again. I'm not sure if Corey even saw him there.
I don't know that McClure saw him either. He threw the ball just right into his face mask, and then just turning on the heat. Goldthwait busted up the sidelines, skips a tackle, and finds himself the end zone, taking it to the house at 8:29 left in the game. Spartans 55 now, Mustangs 14.
6 big ones for the sophomore Blake Goldthwait.
So scoring on pretty much all facets of football: offense, defense, special teams, perfect all night. With the kicks, we're going to have a stoppage on the field here. We got a timeout by the Spartans. Going to hit another sponsor here. Fisher Meats has been in business for over 110 years. As the oldest business in Issaquah, Fisher Meats has seen some changes over the years, but 2 things never change. One is the quality of the meats, and the second is the outstanding service. They're big supporters of our community and proud sponsors of the Skyline Spartan football. Thanks, Fisher Meats. 110 years in business. That's got to be doing something right, eh?
You ever gotten a turkey from them? Oh my goodness.
I have not. Is it big or just delicious?
It's just delicious.
I'm not a big turkey guy. You know what I do like, though? Turkey skin. That's basically what I look forward to on Thanksgiving, is the turkey skin. That just lets you a little, probably too much information.
All right.
I like the turkey skin. The Spartans are trying to figure out what's happening, looking back at the sideline, perhaps waiting for the ref to signal
1, 2,
it in. They're
3, 4,
short
5,
a player.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. Now
So
they got
there's
12.
the full boat. Yeah, you can't do a field goal without the long snapper. Ball's away, high snap. Manold pulls it down. And Sean Lee able to get it through.
He got it through.
Great reflexes by Jackson Manold, getting that hold down for Sean Lee, and he remains 100% on extra points tonight and for the year.
Yeah, last week, Sean Lee had to knuckle a couple of those through as he was trying to find his groove, and Jackson Manold was trying to handle the snaps. But he's definitely stepped it up a notch this week by making those kicks really beautiful.
Long snapping is an art. So, big exciting news. Just received some word that we've got a viewer watching the stream from New Zealand. So welcome. I hope you're drinking an LMP, sitting back watching the game. LMP, it's a soda in New Zealand, and their slogan is LMP, world famous in New Zealand. That's their slogan.
Okay, that's some trivia I can take to the bank.
The Kiwis have a really good sense of humor. I enjoy it. I spent some time on both islands down there. It's a beautiful place.
Nice.
Beautiful place. Very far from here, though. Very long plane ride. Talking about football again, 56-14, Skyline Spartans over the Mustangs. 8:30 left in the fourth quarter. Another touchback for Sean Lee. Got to be leading some sort of league in touchbacks, if that's something that people are keeping track of.
But that'll be a good stat to take a look at.
The leg like that, he must be getting some looks from colleges. And he seems pretty proficient, so that's really cool. Also, word on the street is that Trevor Steinbeck got an offer from Central Washington this week. Don't know how that's going to play out, but still a pretty cool experience for a Skyline player. Ball snapped, handed off. Number 30, Montanejo, takes the ball, pushes up past the 25 and out to the 28-yard line. Isaac Montanejo pushing through. Big pickup there, pickup of about 9 yards.
Yep, Cole Zurcher on the stop that time for the Spartans.
Second and 1, Prosser in the shotgun. As they have been all night, we haven't seen a single quarterback under center today. There's the snap. Looking to his left, delivers the ball to Montanejo in the flat. He gets up past the 30-yard line. He has the first down, tripped up by number 36 on the Spartans. That's Jesse Lane.
Great open field tackle on that one. He just crossed his legs up, and that was it.
Excellent technique and excellent. Got it last resort there. So he got Montanejo, but Mustangs convert on to a first down. 6 minutes, 45 seconds left in the ball game. Pretty big deficit for Prosser to try to attack, but they're out there doing what they can. Bunch formation to the far side. Dropping back to pass. McClure, he steps up. He's going to float one out to Montanejo. He gets him out past the 40-yard line, up to about the 43. They're going to give him they're going to mark it at the 44 and give him a first down. So the chains are moving.
Jesse Lane again on the spot with the tackle there.
Again, really good poise we've seen from Corey McClure. He stays really composed and finds ways to get the ball out of his hands when the pocket breaks down. So, I mean, we've seen a good performance from him. It's just been tough to keep up with the boat race that the Spartans are putting on. Ball snap, McClure steps back. He's got a man in his face. He delivers the ball. Montanejo again takes the ball past the 50 to the 45-yard line where he spun out of bounds. Number 20 on the stop. Chase Dunbar It's the first time we called his name tonight, Chase Dunbar Jr.
Yeah, I think Owen Seehoff was there to assist as well.
We've got a penalty on the field, so they're taking the ball back to the Mustang 38-yard line. There's a holding play at the line of scrimmage.
No huddle again.
4 receivers, two to the far side, 2 to the near side. Ball snapped. McClure dropping back, looking over the middle. He rolls to his left, steps up, lets the ball go. Number 6, Eric Delgado makes the catch. Well-placed pass by McClure. Again, a lot of poise, making it happen. The receivers still working, able to find Delgado and move the sticks and cover that big deficit.
That was a great pass, too. And Cole Zurcher was right there to make the tackle.
Big pickup of about 25. Puts the ball on the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 to go for the Mustangs. Standard shotgun formation. Ball snap. McClure looking to his right. Uh-oh, he's in trouble. He dumps the ball off. It's a screen to Delgado. He takes the ball. Slowed up around the 30-yard line. Wrapped up, spun down by the Spartans. Number 44, Owen Seehoff on the tackle.
That looked almost like a shovel pass.
Yeah, it looked like a design screen. Delgado was in tight and just sort of hung back, and once the bull rush came, McClure delivered the ball.
That's a great point.
Pick up a 9 on the play. 2nd down and 1. Ball's on the Skyline 30. Welcoming in another international viewer from Panama City watching the game. McClure delivers a pass to number 3, Noah Moreno. He takes the ball up to the 23-yard line. It's going to pick up the 1st down for the Mustangs.
Got a confession to make. That Panama City is my family.
Are they in Panama City, though? Well, hello. Same last name, or?
Yep, same last name.
All right, N's family in Panama City tuning in. Welcome. Good confession, Kyle. Good confession. 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Ball's on the 18-yard line. McClure steps up. He hangs behind the line. He's looking for a receiver in pursuit. 44, Seehoff. He's able to get rid of the ball. Number 9, I believe that was Hans Volman.
Number 9, Hans
Vermeulen got the catch. McClure, again, just hanging on, extending the plays. He doesn't panic. I mean, really poised. You can tell he's a senior. He's been here before.
What was interesting about that play is he had an out guy that was short, but he was waiting for the far downfield guy to get up there. Owen Seehoff was there to pressure the quarterback, but Corey stayed in, wanted that extra yardage.
So ball on the 5. Running back motions out of the backfield to the near side. Handoff goes to Delgado. He goes into the end zone for a Mustang touchdown. Touchdown, Prosser. Eric Delgado, number 6, taking the ball in for 6. Eric Delgado has been a name we've been saying all night. Eric Delgado, he's a senior. Nope, junior. Junior, listed 5'8", 165. Heck of a night for him.
Yeah, he's been, one of the Mustangs' really best players so far tonight. Just getting, breaking tackles and jumping over people and
getting open. He's done the whole. He's done the whole bit. He's definitely a bright spot.
Yep, him and Corey both.
Yeah, Corey McClure. I mean, really impressive. He's very poised, and you can tell that the senior's a good leader. It's a good way to lead by example. Fantastic stuff from the Prosser Mustangs. So 1:34 left in the game. Prosser scoring their third touchdown of the night. Field the extra points up and good. Scores now 56-21. So with that, so a couple more sponsors. We're going to thank Zeke's Pizza in Sammamish. Honored to be supporting Spartan football, high school, and the Sammamish community. Students, if you come in to Zeke's in Sammamish with your student ID for the Spartan lunch special, Monday through Friday, 11 to 1, you get a free Jones soda with a purchase of a slice. I would do that if I was a high school student.
Jones Soda.
Jones Soda, it's a local
Wow.
a local staple. They were the soda at the Quest Field for a while there. A couple more sponsors we want to thank. Summit Oral Surgery, proudly sponsoring the Skyline community and Spartan football. Local specialist in wisdom teeth extractions and dental implants. So when you're ready for that fun scenario, give Summit Oral Surgery a call. And last but not least, Reardon Honda, proud sponsor of Skyline football. Reardon Honda has all the models to meet our customers' needs. And we'd like to just big blanket thank you to all of the sponsors that help with Spartan football, that help with the QB club, all the volunteers that help make this thing happen. This has been a very cool experience. And yeah, I think we've had a pretty good time tonight, Kyle. I don't think we definitely kept the train on the tracks at least.
And the kicker for Prosser Mustangs have gotten a lot of work tonight, but he's also been 3 for 3 for after-point attempts.
Short kick taken by the Skyline receiver. It was number 13, Owen Birnbaum took the kick. He gets the ball back to the 35-yard line. So the clock continues to run. 1 minute, 11 seconds left to go. Spartan's going to come away with the win. They're going to go up 2-0, entering into next week when league play starts, taking on Eastlake. So that'll be exciting. First league game.
Eastlake, always a tough competitor for the Spartans.
So we've got Owen Birnbaum in at quarterback. Takes a snap, hands off. Ball goes to number 32, running up the near sideline. Picks up about 5 yards.
Hey, attention everyone.
Corbin Hundrum.
Handed a lost iPhone. Check your pockets, purses. If you lost your iPhone,
Ball's on the 40-yard line. 20 seconds left. Clock is running.
hopefully it's yours.
Maybe we'll get another play in, but it doesn't look like. It looks like the Spartans are coming off the field. And that's it, folks. Just waiting for the last few final ticks. This one will go in the books. Spartans 56, Prosser Mustangs 21. Well, we saw an exciting game, Kyle. There sure was plenty of offense and, throw in a couple of great plays on defense. The Spartans kind of owned the night.
Yeah, no question about that. With all the receivers, the offensive line was great in their blocking and creating seams for the runs. And that, when you have a great running game, of course, that's going to free up the receivers.
I mean, just a really nice tune-up on all levels by the Spartans. Doing a great job, executing very few penalties. Coach Jervis has got to be feeling good about the discipline, the execution of the team going into league play next week.
Yeah, that's got to be a big high for the entire team, and I think they're really going to play that up during practices this coming week.
Yeah, buzz I've heard on the street is that's Coach Jervis' sort of thing. He likes to run an old-school discipline program, and, as I said earlier, if you're not committing penalties and taking care of the ball and you're playing good fundamental football, playing with a lot of class and a lot of discipline. And this is what can happen. You get 56-21.
Yeah, and I know the guys are having a lot of fun too. But Coach Jervis, when he's out there every day with the players, they know what their expectation is, and they can really pull it out when they need to. It's hard to do practices without really making any hits to keep everybody safe and healthy. But when they come out today and start, playing the real ball, they're really, really focused and ready to go.
Yeah, the Prosser Mustangs, couple of highlights for them that we pointed out towards the end of the game there. Corey McClure, senior quarterback, a lot of poise. Threw a couple of touchdowns tonight, converted on some fourth downs. He was impressive to watch. Also, junior receiver Eric Delgado was a bright spot for the Mustangs. And we like to thank, all the Prosser folks that make their football thing happen. Thank the fans for coming over, supporting their team. We wish them a very safe drive back to Prosser, reverse direction, I-90, Highway 82, back into, now it's wine country. Prosser used to be the middle of nowhere, but now it's wine country.
Yep.
I only know one guy from Prosser. His name is Tom Ammerman. Tom Ammerman, I played baseball with him in college. His dad owned a busing company called A&A Motor Coach.
So big thanks to you, Rob Stiles. First game as a Spartan. Thank you. Great job. Play-by-play calling.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Producer extraordinaire, Kevin Laux.
Yes. Kevin wants to apologize for the time, but he told me to do it, and then I said it a bunch of times. So hopefully everybody was dialed in and not wanting too much for the time. Other people we have to thank: Naveen Chawla,
yep,
and also Kyle's son Skylar. He provides a lot of the on-field or all the on-field stuff, and he does a really great job cutting together some highlight reels and stuff that we're hoping to incorporate into future streams. So be on the lookout for that. Spartan QB Club, thank you for having us, allowing us to do this thing. And yeah, it was a really fun football game.
Yep. And lots of hard work on all of our parts to make this thing come through, especially Kevin and his leadership to get things moving along. Ryan, who also is really helpful in getting, us lined up. Ryan Alvis also works with Skylar on some of his field activities as well to get him keyed up. Skylar's here every day at practices, helping with a lot of the team videos that they show during the week. So
super cool, really great job. Next week we go north up the street just a little ways, take on
Saturday.
It's on Saturday next week, so
Saturday,
FYI.
Not sure if it's evening or is it 7 o'clock in the evening. Kevin, do you know?
We'll have to check on time. Check the Skyline socials. If you're not following them online, you've got the Spartan QB Club. Just type that into your search bar on the Instagram.
Actually,
they do a good job.
Let me plug that real quick, Rob.
All right.
SkylineSpartansFootball.com.
There you go.
That is your go-to site. It'll take you everywhere you want to go, including this wonderful telecast that we brought to you this evening. SkylineSpartansFootball.com.
Yes. So next week, going up the street to Eastlake. It's an away game, but it's kind of a home game. League play, always a tough battle. And all we can do is sit back and hope for an exciting game. Hope the team prepares well over the week and savors the victory a little bit, rests up, heals up, and ready to go next week. League play starts.
Yep.
All right, well, we are going to sign off for the night. Myself, Rob Stiles, my partner, Kyle Enns, thank you guys for tuning in. And we'll see you next week.
See you next week.